welcome back if you've been before, and hi, if this is your first time, I've got my candle lit for everybody that might need it. I'm going to put it up there out of the way because I don't want to set anything on fire. I've got my juice, hot juice, just been made. I've got my hair up because I got wet this morning, so my hair's a complete not a mess, and my fringe needs a cut. So I've got that up out the way. I've got my new glasses on. They've been altered, so they shouldn't cut my nose or fall off, but we'll see. I did have my ring light on, but it's blowing the camera on the phone out for some reason. No idea why. Obviously it doesn't like my face this morning. But do we care? No, not really. Won't be an awful long video. I've got some bits, some whips to show you, some things that I've made, pattern to show you that I've downloaded, and my crocheting. So just some bits and pieces that I've been doing. So I've got my phone with me because I'm expecting a phone call, and you can guarantee it will happen while I'm filming this. The kids are all off school now. They've just finished. They've just been let off now an hour early, so they're happy because they're on visual learning. So they've just had an email through to say it's all done. So let me just turn that computer light off because that might give us a bit of, well, not off, but can you see it? Oh no, it's the camera reflecting. What's reflecting in my glasses? But it's the camera, isn't it? So let me just put that off there. Expecting another email from the school. That's right. Well, to school it is. They said that Jessie hadn't sent off some English work. And I said to Jess, why? And she said, well, I have. It's in my English book, which is in school. We've been shut down for the week, and we haven't been able to get the English book, so I can't upload it. So his teacher's just replied now. That explains it. Thought it was strange given that Jessie has uploaded every other task. We will wait until the new year when Jessie can collect her exercise book. So she'll be pleased about that. Anyway, you don't want to hear all about that, do you? Want to see all the whips and things? I get my little book. This is what I write, what I've done. This is my diamond painting one, look. I love this book. I want to get some more of these because they make me want to write in them because they're so pretty. So we'll start off with the red gnome. So my project bag that I make. So this is my red gnome. I'll take him out because he always glares, doesn't he? So that's my red gnome. Now, if this is your first time here, I'm new to cross stitching. I haven't been doing it that long. And I made a really big boo-boo on this. The light colour red, I put the dark colour, and then the really dark colour for that one. I mixed all my colours up. Don't ask me how. I think it's because I'm a little bit dyslexic. Well, I'm a lot dyslexic, but I made a right boo-boo. But I'm quite liking how it's turning out. So I can't show you the rest because I've got all my other gnomes in there because I've got a succession of gnomes. So this is on 14 count. Dyed Ada, there's no 9. This is a scrappy piece from polestitcher.com. So this came in one of their grab bags. That's sort of showing the colour there. So that's how much I've done. So it doesn't look too bad actually, does it? The colour is showing. So where the dark colour is there, that bit there should be a light red, but I decided to carry on with this, and he's going to be like an old red gnome, not a young modern. He's going to be an old one, so I'm going to do this one and then probably try and do it again in the red, and then hopefully by next Christmas I would have done the blue and then the 3 that I've got, and then yeah, but that's what I've done, and that is 192 stitches on that. Because I should have, I'll tell you what I swapped now. On that one. I should have done, where was it? The Turkish red, which is a really rich red. And I put the Merlot in instead. I don't know why. And are we falling again? Should put you like that? Okay, anything that can go wrong has gone wrong today and yesterday. So I'm not expecting anything different from today. But do we care? No. Because we've got some crafting and I've got all you lovely people to talk to, and that always makes my day. So I'll put that tidy away, because if I don't put them away as I go along, they get dumped to the one side. Right, this one I'm proud as punch that I've got this far. Let me just take that side. I'm not going to take all my Q-snaps off for this one, because I can't get my Q-snaps on straight. Billy has to help me. Have I got the pattern? No, I haven't got the pattern in here, have I? No, I didn't do the thing. This is my I've got the fluffy Dark Queen of the Seas. I know she's a bit crinkly. Told you my phone would go off. But I've now got both arms done, look. Yeah, that's better. I am so chuffed. Look at them pair of boobs. I had a pair of boobs like that. I've got big boobs, but they don't look like anything like that. So next stage is her face, which will be up here, and then her hair goes all the way around there and then swirls in that bit and into this bit. And I am absolutely frightened to death to do her face, because I think there's a lot of fractionals and things in there. But I'm going to give it a go, but I'm not doing it this week. I might get to do it next week. I might have a go next week, but I'm not pushing myself, because I was getting a bit frustrated with myself because I'm so slow and I'm getting so far behind. But as the girls have said on the Dark Queen of the Cell Facebook group, it's not a race and we can go at our own pace. So that's what I've decided. But look at her waist. Wow. She has got some kind of figure, that girl. But Jessie's still determined that it's going to be a mermaid, and I think it's going to be a queen squid. Beautiful queen squid, because her face is absolutely stunning. But no, Jessie says it's definitely a mermaid. So we'll see. And did any of you go on Aaron and Cassandra's live last night? Look at this bloody phone. Is it falling? It's falling again. Hang on, let me stop it and see if I can get it to stop falling. I think I fixed it, but don't bet on it. I've had a go. As I was saying, did any of you go on Aaron and Cassandra's? They did a live yesterday on Facebook. It was brilliant. I'm trying to convince him. Now, he's done the Dark Queen of the Sea, that he should do a king. And he's thinking something like Aquaman or Rock build. I said plenty of pecs and muscly. And so I think quite a few of us said, yeah, we'll definitely do that. But he's going to see. So he's got lots of things planned by the look of it. So I'm really, really excited. Really excited, because I do like his work. I like both of them. I like their personality. They're so outgoing and fun and positive, and we all need that at the moment, don't we? A little bit of positivity, and both of them really, really have loads of it. It's beautiful. So yeah. And he always comments on your posts, which is nice, when you put posts up on the Facebook group, because when you join, get the SAL, you get to join the Facebook group and you can all talk and whatever. So that's that one. And I did, how many stitches? 704 stitches on that to finish that. So I'm dead pleased with myself, because usually I only do sort of 400 or 500 stitches a week because I'm so slow. So I was listening to Jen. She said, oh, I've hardly done any this week. I've only done like 700 and something. And I'm thinking, I don't usually do that in a week. And she thinks that's awful. But yeah, I did 704 in that one, so I'm pleased. Then finally, let me see if I can show you this one side. I'll do the same thing in this one, I think, because that worked well on the other one. So this is my Pandemic. I love Pandemic. I'm just working in the colour 500 dark green, and I'm up in this, this bit here. I've done page 1 and I'm coming down here for page 2. So that's mine. And that's how much I've done. I am so chuffed. I've carried on down here. I've only done 71 stitches on this week, but it's 71 stitches more than I did last week, as they say. So it's coming, and I'm really, really chuffed. There's a couple of little mistakes in, but you'd have to hunt to find them. But then I think that makes it unique to me. And this again is on, sorry, I didn't tell you what Dark Queen. Dark Queen is on, that's on 14 count. I think it's Bewitched from Under the Seas fabric. Might be wrong, can't remember. But that's a 14 count dyed. This one here is a 28 easy grid. and I'm doing 2 over 2 on that one. I ain't confident to do, and I haven't got good enough eyesight. And with my Q-snap I put a bit of material so it doesn't catch my floss with my threads, so it's gentle on my threads when I put it back on there. And then I got my grind guard on, just to try and keep it as clean as possible. And then I use all these things to hold it in there, and then with that I just once I got it all leveled up, I just tuck it in there, and then I've got it all there ready to go. So I'll straighten all that in there. So that's all I've done really on my stitching. So as I said, I've done, what have I done? 7, 8, 900 something stitches, which is really good for me, because it has been, again, not a good week for crocheting, for crafting. But I have done some stitching. I'll show you what I've done some stitching. I'm dead proud of these. I showed you this last week, right? And look, it stands up still. And it's had an iron. I need to give it a wash, but I've got a feeling it's going to go. And I've got, like, the tab tops, proper zip ends on that one. I've got a feeling when I wash it, though, it might go a bit flopsy. So I think if I do these, maybe you should wash them first. I don't know. Do people expect you to wash the project bags or not? I don't know. Let me know. Do you expect, if you bought them, that it's been... I don't know. So I like to wash them. And then I've got these ones, haven't I? So I've got them. Don't know what I'm going to do with any of them. That's not quite... They're not quite big enough for 11 by 11s. The one that I made for... who did I make one for? I can't remember. I made a big one, and that one was. But this one will... not quite, the zip's not quite long enough for 11 by 11, but it'll do an 8 by 8 quite easily. Or wool, crocheting, colouring. You could use these for any of that, any type of craft, pencils, pens, paper, diaries, anything. And then this week I've made, I really love this fabric, is this one. So again, the normal top. This is a 12-inch zip. Yeah. So it's that one. If I show you against the 11 by 11, you can see what I mean. It's not quite, I think it's not quite big enough. That's your 11 by 11. And how long are these bags? And it is a 10 by, it's a 10 by 12, but the opening's only 11, so that's, you wouldn't quite get it in. So, but I say 8 by 8 would go in there. Books, I've got one somewhere which has got one of my colouring books in and pens in, and that holds that lovely. And that you could have like your rubbers and things in there, or cross stitching or crocheting and have your notions or your pens or your crochet hooks. I've done that one. Absolutely. I've got a purple pattern like this and a grey one to do. As I say, no idea what I'm going to do with them. They're all lined. I line them all. But the only thing with this set, these, is I forgot to do that top stitch there on them, because on my Winky Wonky machine on my mum's, the bobbin went funny and I had to retake it all apart and redo it all. And once I'd redone it, although I'd ironed all this flat ready to do it, I forgot. And it wasn't until this morning when I was re-ironing them, and I thought, ah, oh, bugger. But they don't look too bad though, do they, without the top stitch? Shall I show you? Can you see the top stitch there under my finger? And then I haven't got it on there, on that one. That's all that's different. But it doesn't make any difference. It's just really to stop it catching. But I have ironed them all flat, so it shouldn't catch anyway. So I've got that one. Then I did this set. Now that one there I did the other day, so it's got the top stitch on. Can you see it? You can't really see it, can you? there, but it hasn't on the Mama one. But yeah, so I should put the notion bags in there, then I wouldn't lose them, would I? But yes, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these that I make. Somebody suggested selling them, but what do you charge? What would you charge for a set? I have no idea. And then this one. This was a bit of material left over from what I made Jessie and from Miss Lay Pages and Rachel from Rachel Ray. I made them a unicorn project bag, and there was 2 little pieces left. Now I wasn't going to chuck them out because look at the little faces. Look at the little faces on them, and the little eyelashes, clouds. I couldn't chuck it out, so I've made a little thing, and I put little tabs. I've tried to do the tabs because I'm trying to practice them. And again, that's lined. No idea what I'm going to do with it. But isn't it cute? So let me know, do you think I should start selling them, the ones I'm making? If I do, what should I charge them? I don't know. But I love making them. I love, and I love seeing people open them. You know, it was nice seeing Mrs. Coffee yesterday, and Rachel, was it last week? And I've sent quite a few out to my Patreons. This is the gifts they got. Depending on what tier, they might either got 1 or they got 2 project bags and notion bags. They had a project bag and notion bag, and then it depended what tier they were on, whether they got 1 or 2. But yeah, so I've got all them so far, and I've got some more unicorn, not quite the same as that one, but a darker blue one to make. So I might make another one of this in the unicorn and make it a bit bigger and not so wide at the bottom. I might take 1 inch or so off the bottom, because what's that bottom? I think it's 3 inches each side, is it? 5 inches, so I might reduce it down to 3 inches on the bottom, and then we'd get the height then rather. Ooh. So yeah, let me know what you think. What, you know. Then the only other thing that I've been working on whip wise is this. I have finished 2 rows of that, and I've got to find some more wool. So I think I'm going to go for another. I think I've got a lilac-y purple one, which I like, and if I've got it and I don't have to buy one, I'm going to use that. So I'll carry on with that, because that is, can you see me? Can you see me? It's so soft and cushy. And I like doing this in the evening when it's cold. I mean, it takes an hour and a half or more to do one round. But I put this on my legs. My legs are nice and warm and cozy. Sitting on the settee. The kids have whatever they want on, and I do that. So yeah, so my crocheting is coming on, and I'm getting a little bit faster and a little bit better at the tension with the wool across my fingers. I don't hold it, I think, the correct way, but I don't care. I'm trying to think if I've done anything else. I think that's it. I told you it wouldn't be a long video today. Have I bought anything? I bought some interfacing, because this one, I bought one off the internet and it isn't very good. It's a lightweight interface, but it was a bugger to put on. Absolute bugger to iron on. So I've got some from my local wool shop and material shop, and I've got a thicker one. She recommended it, so I'm going to try that on the next bag. I did get some in, order some in as well. I don't know which one on this one was. Does it say? This is a medium, so I've got a lightweight, a medium weight, and a heavyweight, so I could see. And I bought 2 meters, is it? Yeah, of this. So I hope it's all right. And I've got 2 meters of the heavier weight, because that lightweight, I'm not over keen. So I thought, well, I'll try them. So that needs to go over there, because my diamond painting is behind here, there, and there, and then there is my colouring on the shelf, and then that corner over there that I'm facing by the radiator is where I've got all my sewing stuff. And then let me put that over there. So the only thing I've got to show you is what I've Oh, what I got, I told you I got, but I haven't downloaded it, but I have downloaded it all now. But my printer ran out of ink, look. I thought I'd be clever and do it in black and white. But it's like gone in a like a, can you see it's gone like a bluey colour? Strange, isn't it? But doesn't matter, doesn't matter. But, so this is not quite as vibrant as it should be. Because as I say, my printer ran out of ink. It gets down to 1/4 of a cartridge. It's a HP. I'm never buying a HP again. And then it starts playing up. It's got 1/4 of a cartridge of coloured, 1/4 of a cartridge of black, and it starts playing up. So you've either got to keep chucking out 1/4 ones or make do. So I made do. So this is what I bought off Autumn Lane Stitchery, the fall one. Can I say what it's called? Autumn Town. That's for Aaron and Cassandra from Autumn Lane Stitchery. So I downloaded this one, bought this one, and I absolutely love it. And they are talking about doing a range of this, doing a winter version as well, which if they do, I'm definitely getting it. When I'll get round to doing it, I don't know, and I don't care. I just wanted it because I absolutely love his work. And if you look, where is it? There's some there. I'm going right in because it's going to focus. Can you see the candy corn? Just there. That they've added in after he did it, and then Cassandra said it would look nice with that, and I have to agree. Can't really tell on this picture, but it does, because there's 3 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, and then that's all it was originally, and then she said about these corn stacks, and it does literally finish the piece off. And that wasn't, was that £5 something? I thought it was really reasonable. So I've downloaded it, so I've got it. So that's going to go down there because I've got a pile of, yeah, I'm getting a little collection of patterns now that I will get round to sometime, maybe in the future. But I've got them. So, you know, whenever I decide to do them, I'm going to do them. But I was going through some of my things, and I have got a few whips on the go. And I was going, oh, I forgot I was doing that one. Oh, I forgot I've done that one. Oh, I've got to finish that one off. I think there's about 4 different whips down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5, maybe 6. Plus what I'm got out today, plus the other ones that I'm working on. Yeah. So much for doing one and do the next one. Finish one, do one, finish one, do one. Yeah, that's gone out the window. So yeah, let me know what you're doing. What's your favourite? I got to admit, the 3 that I got out today are my favourites at the moment. I don't know if anybody else goes. I go through phases. Like I'll do the crossword one from Long Dog Sample. I love that one, and then I go off doing that one. Like the balloons, I really enjoy doing my balloon ones, but I just can't get into doing it at the moment. Then my Northern Star one, the one charity one off Marissa. I started that. But I think that's because I started to do a 28 count as 1/1. Yeah, I think I need a magnifying glass before I carry on that one. But yeah, so that's it, folks. I told you it would be a long one. What is it, 15 minutes, something like that? So quick and easy. So what do you think? Let me know down below what you think. So I carry on making a project bag? Well, I am going to carry on making them. What I do with them, I don't know. Should I start selling them? Should I not? If I do, how much am I going to charge? How do you work it out? Should you wash them? Shouldn't you wash them? Answers on a postcard down below, please. The social medias down below. My Happy Mail, like sometimes I'm going to give away. I probably might do a little bit of a giveaway next week. Christmas. Can you hear the dog sniffing at the dog? I'll be there now, pups. Hang on. I might do a little bit of a giveaway next week, a project back and a cover minder probably next week as a Christmas thing. So Happy Mail forms down below. You have to have your name in the Happy Mail form down below so we don't get any scammers, because we don't like scammers. My Patreon form is down below if you want to help me with my channel and become a Patreon and have exclusive videos and information and things about my channel and my family. That all goes to my Patreon. And as I said before, you get little gifts like my project bags and cover minders and different things as gifts to say thank you. But with that said, you can just leave a plain old comment down below. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, we'd like to have you aboard. We do have some fun. Little buttons down below, and by the side there's a notification button which lets you know when I go live, which is on a Sunday. And we do have a giggle on Sunday. She usually ends up talking about food and alcohol for some unknown reason, but we do have a giggle. And I put up a couple of videos a week as well. So with that said, look after yourselves, take care, and most importantly, stay safe. Love you all. Bye.